Thanks for joining in for episode 2. In this episode, we finish up the Antiquity era. I really hope you guys enjoy. We'll talk again at the end. Thanks. The foreign settlement Seleucia has added marble to your trade route. You can now assign this resource to one of your settlements. Let's see here. Nope, probably next turn it'll pop up. Oh no, it's a global resource. 10% protection towards wonders. Nice, good to know. We still don't have any rough terrain we can build on. I'm debating on if we should go for the pyramids. +1 gold in production on minor and navigable river tiles, which we have 4 of. Must be placed on desert adjacent to navigable rivers, so it would have to be here. But I think, hold on, 2 gold. Yeah, it kind of overwrites the other stuff you get from the tile. And we really could go for a library, actually. We don't want to settle on the desert. We could settle on the woodcutter and pop it. And expand out and get some more desert. What do we have here again? The city hall. Oh, we could build a library in our capital. Actually, I think that's what we do. Foreign settlement, Seleucia added marble. Yeah, we already checked that. Let's go ahead and move north a little bit more. One more step. And then let's go ahead and do a search. Reveal a whole bunch of the map. Nothing super amazing, but we do see a lot of Khatan troops. Step forward. Can I deploy this turn? I can't. This commander, though, is stuck. Not sure what that noise was. Oh, we took over Sarajevo. And now we get to grow. We have the gypsum. The elephant actually is good. Production in our capital. Do we go for the quarter? Yeah, I think we go for the quarter real quick. Which will be Parthenon. You cannot complete the Acropolis. Here builds the Acropolis. Let's go ahead and build it. We have gypsum, which is 1 gold, 1 happiness. Yeah. We can't place it in Sarajevo for some reason. What do we not need here? That gives us bonus happiness, food and production. So we don't actually need the cotton currently. The cotton can go here though. Milestone complete. Silk roads. We have everything assigned. We have good happiness. So you can deploy your troops, but I don't want to fight a boat. Maybe we hold on before we deploy. Step forward. This merchant can now go to auction. Let's go ahead and have him do that. You can explore down here. What was our scout up north doing? Unlocked currency 2. +1 gold on gold buildings. Gain 1 codex. Excuse me. The Great Work Codex has been added to the library in the settlement of Athenia. Oh, here's the codexes. It is under Great Works. So we have 2. Codex +2 science. Codex +2 science. 1 in the palace. 1 in the library. Do we move you to the library? Does it make any difference? Don't think it does. Now we're making 23 science, so we're in a much better position. Navigation gets us the lighthouse. We just looked at that one. Bronze working just in case. I think that's what we do. Because we do have a slight threat here. Do we get another settler? And if we do, where do we put them? Yeah, I don't think so, because I don't think there's anything we can put anywhere we can put them yet. The market for +5 gold. That could be useful. Plus 3 gold here, and we can pop it. Plus 5 gold, but it takes up one of our desert tiles. Well, it's a 1-2-1-1. Let's actually place that, because I want to see how that works. Let's go ahead and deploy and see what it's like attacking into... We can't even attack into the navigable river. Nope. Those galleys are kind of stuck there unless I get some boats to fight them with. We have a friendly, another one here. So let's go ahead and have you guys heal. Let's have you just skip a turn for now.
Skill is handed
Unlocked
down
bronze,
from
or
my
no, unlocked skilled trades.
in a perpetual line of
Coinage plus 1 gold for each
accumulated
imported
wisdom.
resource, and we can build the Colossus. Plus 3 resource capacity to this settlement. 1 economic attribute point. Ageless must be placed on coast adjacent to land. Actually, could be. If we could take this one, that could be a good one. Narrative choice. A playwright shocks Greek citizens with her new play denouncing the virtues of an honored hero. A group of theater goers organize a boycott and march the streets of the capital demanding the play be cancelled. The disrespectful performance should be stopped, plus 150 happiness towards the celebration. It's an art's obligation to critique our heroes. 75 culture. I don't think we should silence them. I don't think that does us any good. And that got us like 2 turns of culture, basically. Commodities, that increases the resource capacity in cities. Medicine, units, heal plus 5. Build the monk mounds. Base yield plus 3 food, plus 4 resource capacity in the settlement. Ageless must be adjacent to river. Definitely that. We could go in the capital. We could build the market. Or the Logios. A great person with 1 charge can only be trained in cities with an acropolis, and the specific Logios received is random. Each Logios can only be received once. Costs increase per Logios. 1 turn, we'll try it. See what it does. The Hoplites still can't do anything, so go ahead and build temporary forts. You're healed, go ahead and build temporary forts. Have you search. This army commander here, still have him searching around. 57 influence, we can befriend. Add 34 to reduce. Add 37 to reduce. 2 turns to become a city-state. It's another scientific one, which will be useful. I think that should reveal what's going on. I want to see that Logios before I decide what to do next. Maybe I can't. Okay, let's work on a market for the gold. We can place it with our library. This is a plus 3, but it's a plus 1 science, plus 1 culture. Or we can place it on this flat grassland tile to get plus 4. The science and culture, I can use the science. I don't know if there's another way we can increase it easier. So let's go ahead and add it to the library. Might not have been the right choice, but it was a choice. We could build the Parthenon for 4 culture. We could build it here for 5 culture and overwrite the desert. Yeah, so that does remove the base yields. It's got a market on it. I want to see what that Lagios does before I do anything else. And I do have a farm tile. Oh, farms are still built in the desert. Yeah, let's go ahead and build the granary then. We have a resource capacity in Thebia, but we don't have anything to put on it. You guys are still kind of stuck. Phallus of Milutis. Activate Grey Person. Activate on an Acropolis to give this city science per turn equal to 50% of its influence. Okay, so we need to see which city has the most influence. I don't know why you want me to settle there. There's no fresh water and it's non-coastal. I could use coastal. Yeah, I think I settle in place here. We get to grow the town. Incense plus 10% science. Yeah, we take that for now. The increased science yield will be phenomenal. We go ahead and take out the Cowlin, because we don't need to keep growing super fast. We have 47 food. We could put the Cowlin, though, in Thebes to increase it to 13 food. It'll grow a little faster. So, we want to look at the influence. 6 in Athenia, 0 in Thebes, 0 in Saral, 0 in Mackay. So, the only place that makes sense is right here in Athenia. So we're at 32 science. That was a good little bump. Fortifications completed. Units need command. They're friendly currently. Next turn they become a city-state. We have 18 influence. Next turn we can speed up the Suzerain takeover. So we have a trader, which could make it to Wasset, wherever Wasset is. No, but we're in Aksham. Let's go ahead and do it. Plus 6 to Aksham, plus 12 to Wasset. Go ahead and build a trade route. So we now have sheep, which is production and happiness. We'll put in Mackay just to use it instead of letting it sit.
He heard these horrors and his spirit stirred.
Hoplite, tier 2 Greek unique
He
infantry
sheathed
unit,
his
plus 2
skill
combat strength
in
if adjacent to
burnished
another
bronze.
hoplite. That's good. The barracks and the archer, they're a choice. Emissaries from Tawanaku have arrived and pronounced the Greek Empire deserves all glory and respect. To honor that friendship between two people, they present a generous gift. 12 science. We'll take it. So we can now grow Thebia. We can work the sheep to get the production. Build a pasture. Or we could work towards the dates. Actually might be good. We have 6 happiness in this settlement. Yeah, the dates. Can we not take the dates? 1, 2, 3. We can't. That was me just overlooking. Pardon it. We won't let it happen again. We can build the amphitheater, the blacksmith, navigation. We have the wheel. It gives us military infiltration, a chariot and a ballista. The villa, base yield of plus 3 happiness and 2 influence, 1 happiness for each adjacent mountain terrain, natural wonder and wonder. The villa actually could be good. Let's go ahead and research that. We could build the Colossus here. Plus 3 gold, 3 resource capacity, 1 economic attribute point. I think that's actually not a bad deal. That's a 1 food, 4 gold. I think that's the best we're going to find. Command unit. Let's just have you do a little bit of exploring on this little tiny island down here. Next turn. An unmet player completed the milestone for Silk Roads. Scylla has been defeated. Scylla. I wonder if that was a player or a city-state. So we get our first growth here. Do we work towards the fish for the food or the camels for the resource slots? I don't think we're bound by resource slots at the very minute. So working towards the fish might not be bad. But that way gets us towards the fish as well. We're settled here, so 1, 2, 3. It is achievable. Build fishing boats. What do we get if we go here? Farms. Yeah, that's not bad. Take it. In Athenia, we have a lot of stuff we could build. I want to see this weighing palace because the influence is great. Actually, that's good because we have that plus 10% science for our culture yield. And right here would get us science and influence and a little bit of gold. Yeah, let's do it. Nothing else we can do with that one quite yet. Command units. Okay, let you explore. Tiwanaku. We're now the suzerain of Tiwanaku. Grow. Seriable. Where to? Where to? Where to? Work towards the dies. 1, 2, 3. We could end up taking this jade. The dice will give us happiness. The marble gives us production. I think a 2 food, 1 gold actually isn't bad anyway, so let's go ahead and take it. Choose the city-state bonus. Build step pyramids. We didn't take that one last time. The free codex is just extra science. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the free codex. Assuming he will do 1. Great library. Milestone completed. View progress. Some technologies and civics have a second, more advanced tier that can be researched once the base version is complete. Those advanced techs and civics will award you with a codex of knowledge that can be placed inside of a library. Next objective, library and earn a codex by completing science research on writing 2. Build a library, research writing 2. Might get us towards the next point here. Display 10 codices in your empire is one of our goals. So this one can now be specialized. We do have a couple fishing boats. We do have a couple one woodcutter and a camp and a mine and a quarry. What options do we got here? Mining town, +1 production to both. Fishing town though. Food, pastures, plantations. We could get a lot of fishing boats and make it grow really quick. I actually think that's the way we're going to go. So fishing town. Have you do a little bit in the way of exploring. Keep going. I want to see the codex. So we do have 3 codex now.
Even a great
Finished the
carpenter
wheel.
does not abandon his string.
Go ahead and choose a new tech. Maybe we should go ahead and get writing 2 for that. Whoa, scientific legacy point. This army commander can keep exploring. Trade route established. Nicerios volcanic eruption.
The dogs bark.
Finished
caravan
commerce.
moves on.
+1 resource capacity in cities. Units heal faster, and we can build monk mounds.
The spoken word conquers.
Finished
all
writing 2, I believe.
The written word
+1 science on
demands
science
it.
buildings. Gain a codex. Steel technological advancement. Narrative choice. The earth trembles and the great mountain erupts, sending people fleeing as flows of merciless lava devour the foothills. Some say this is the price for settling so close to the forge of Hephaestos, while others say it's the Titan Typhon struggling to break free. Spread the story of Hephaestos. 25% happiness towards the celebration. Pray for Typhon to be restrained. 12 culture. It's less than half a turn of culture. So we'll take the happiness. And everybody loves a good myth. Okay, build a camp on the camel. We finished number 2. Engineering gets us the amphitheater. We already read those. I don't think we've unlocked anything new. +3 combat strength for infantry units, 2 production. Nothing interesting anyway. But I do think military training, because it gets us happiness, but it unlocks flanking, which is a really good bonus. Literacy, citizenship 2. Wonder construction grants a bonus to wonder construction. Doesn't say what the bonus is, funny enough. Hospitality is 3 culture on every city-state. Public life discipline. I think we need to finish the unique civics. So we can go ahead and put the camels into the capital, which will get us 3 extra slots for resources. Command units, get back in the water, because you have to. And now we come out this way. I want to avoid this city-state of the Belgae people. They don't have a suzerain, or do they? Tamakshu. But we're friends. Why are you not? Why are you not happy with me? Not sure how that works. Choose a celebration. We are building a bunch of buildings, so we'll take the 30% production towards building. 1 gold for each imported resource. Actually seems good now that we have 2 trade routes set up. We'll have you explore that way. And assigned its bonus, Age of Heroes. We can grow the capital again. From the palace, 1, 2, 3. We can't go out that way. We already have another city bordering us there. 1, 2, 3. So, oh, that was not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and take this one because it gets us a little bit of expansion. And expansion is always helpful. How's everyone doing today? Enjoying Civ 7? Have you had a chance to play it yet?
Right. As the world
Samachia,
goes,
unlocked by this
is
civic.
only in question between
+2
equals
culture for
in
each
power,
city-state you are the suzerain
while
of.
strong do what they
+1
can,
settlement limit.
and the weaks.
Good to know. We don't need either of those policies at the minute. A history of treaties. A great historian writes of Greece's expansion across the map. The work is an intricate exploration of the treaties and alliances that have helped to build the empire. Strengthen existing alliances will get us 1 diplomatic attribute point, or seek new relationships for a cultural attribute point. Let's take the diplomatic. Choose a new civic. Samachia 2, Delian League, 30% influence towards initiating endeavors. Peloponnesian League, 30% influence towards initiating sanctions, and we can build the Oracle. Agoge 2 will just make our military slightly stronger. +2 culture for active endeavors, sanctions, and projects you started or supported. Let's go ahead and look at the tree. I don't know if any of that's going to help us now. We want to get to future civics. Actually, we want to get to philosophy because we need the extra science. Research completed on commerce. So we need to get literacy. So we have a diplomatic point available. 50% influence towards initiating and progressing the befriending independent action. Or +25% influence towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions. That gets a social policy slot. That one gets us culture and science per age, so it scales. Let's do that. Command units. We will have you go ahead and get back in the water to keep exploring. Go ahead and move this scout. There's a whole bunch of land over here that we haven't seen. Coaton's a military, 184. We're never going to be able to befriend him before Pachacuti. I'm not sure what happens if we try. Of the Sake people. No, we'll hold off. Maybe we'll find another one. If not, we should in the next age. Move upward. Next turn. Milestone completed. Wonders of the ancient world.
He doth bestride the narrow
We
world,
finished Colossus.
and we petty men walk under his huge legs, and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves.
Such beautiful animation. Axe, absolutely epic.
The truly brave.
Can you imagine how hard it was to actually build that IRL out of solid copper in the ancient world? So we unlocked military training, which gets us the arena and gets us the flanking bonus. We get to grow Maya Keen. Let's go ahead and take the fish, extra growth, and it's a resource. Ironworking gets us the horsemen and tier 3 hoplites. Tier 3 Antiquity Cavalry Unit. Ignores zone of control. +2 combat strength of adjacent. Military Training 2 gets us a codex. Combat strength for ranged and sieged. And happiness on happiness buildings. Let's do that because we need to actually upgrade these guys. Nope, not the commander. So 60 gold to make them the tier 2 hoplites. Good to know. In Thevia we can produce. Let's go ahead and produce a galley. We have no boats yet. We have an economic attribute point, 1 gold per age. Good to have. Resource available. Fish, +3 food. Yield bonuses when unassigned is gold and happiness. We don't have anything actually that needs a ton of food at the minute, I don't think. Let's see. 49, definitely not here. 21 still seems to be alright. 14, 8 in Mayakind. Actually, so Mayakind might be able to use it. Better than production and happiness, I think, currently. You need happiness. Why do you have 1 happiness? Actually, because that one was giving us food and production. Let's swap you over. Gets us 3 happiness at least. I want to see, what's the issue with your happiness? +3 happiness per turn. Yes, but why? City Hall's only providing 3. Is it because we converted it? Oh, right here. Happiness, income 8, minus deductions 5. But what's the deduction? It'd be helpful if it told us somewhere in the screen. Command units. You got attacked. Let's go ahead and get you moving. And of course there's a galley. I don't think he survives another... turn. We'll see. Not much we can do about it at this point. That island's very jade heavy. Actually a lot of jade down here in the tundra.
Heaven is lasting.
Wei Ying Palace.
Earth endures. Time has no limit. Regret goes on and on without end.
Awesome. Grow City. We get to grow Thebian. Do we take the sheep? I don't think it's super helpful. The dates for food and happiness. Food and happiness is helpful, but it's probably too far. City Hall 1, 2, 3. It is. That's the same mistake we made last time. So we do need to come down. So in Athenia, we could build the brickyard, the Logios, get some military units could be useful. Villa 6 happiness actually and 2 influence. Place it with the palace. It's not ageless. We should be able to override it. We don't have anything there, but I'm thinking I'm going to save that one for something that gets good adjacency from mountains. This one actually gets good adjacency from mountains. But why is it so good in the palace then? Yeah, let's go ahead and put it in the palace. Save that one for something different. I actually would like to get the ancient walls built. So if the next era ends up being a matter of fighting, we can survive. Finally found horses. This galley, there is no auto explore. Can you make it into ocean or no? We might need a tech to get into ocean. I'm just not sure what that tech would be. Next turn. Now we've got a Pachacooty scout here up on us. Hello, how are you doing? Scout out a little bit. Next turn we'll pop up and heal. We met a new Civ, Harriet Tubman. Let's see here.
So, here we meet. And I gotta ask myself, you gonna be my friend or my foe?
Well, we have the influence. Let's go ahead and do a neutral greeting. Can't help, can't hurt. Let's go ahead and set up open markets and see if she'll accept. She accepted it. So we got some bonus golds and a little bit of increase to our friendship. We get to command our galley here. Explore out this way a little bit. Command some more units. I'm doing pretty good. Have you played Civ 7 yet before? Or do you have a history with civilization at all by chance?
The truly brave.
We finished
never
military
rest.
training. 3 combat strength for ranged and sieged units, 1 happiness on happiness buildings, and we gained a new codex. I actually want to take a look at our great works then. That's the resource screen. Great works. Next celebration in 11 turns. This is not the great works screen. Player unlocks religion, great works. So we're up to 5 codex, plus 2 science apiece. Oh, we're finally making 50 science. No, I'm not playing with anyone. This is against the AI, just looking at the different civilizations. It's the first episode in a series where I'm going to go back and review all of them. Infidelity revealed. A young Greek woman furiously marches down the street, mentally crushing her lover, the local bear tamer, for staying with another woman. Soon that curse will be real, she tells herself as she bursts into the home of a local sorcerer. At the beginning, to engrave the lead tablet, he asks the woman what kind of misfortune she wishes upon her former lover. Such villains deserve to smell like putrid gore, plus 12 science. The unfaithful must suffer the loss of their livelihood, plus 12 culture. I'll take the culture. I started streaming last week. Today is day 5? Day 5 or day 6? Day 5, I think. Navigation. Let's go for ironworking just in case we end up in a war. Back to Thebian. We don't have any fishing tiles yet. The granary. Let's go ahead and get the granary built. So we have it. This is grassland. We'll put it there. Yeah, it seems like it. Need to figure out how to better, like, promote the stream to get people on, but so far I'm having a blast playing, having a blast streaming, interacted with a few people. You stream as well?
God with such splendid irony.
Unlocked by the civic. Literacy.
Granted
So we
me
got
books
literature,
and
50% production towards
at
science
one
buildings.
touch.
Phenomenal. Nalanda. And we gained another codex. Which now I think we have an issue because I think we're out of places to put codex, and it looks like you don't even get to store them if you have nowhere to put them. What game do you stream? Narrative choice. A missive to the underworld. Brimming with vengeful fantasies, the young woman carries her new tablet to the city walls. She stops at the tomb of a recently departed soul and deposits the curse at its base. The tablet rests against the tomb, waiting to be borne by the dead to the underworld. Story continues. We get to grow. I don't know if grind is exactly what I'm trying to do. Just enjoy playing. Hopefully get some people to watch. Like to get some people to interact with, have conversations. Maybe learn some cool things. It's always the best part of life. Let's go ahead and take the dies for the increase in happiness. Go ahead and take philosophy. That's what we were working toward. Thank you. You as well. Choose production in Thebia. What kind of games do you stream? Let's go ahead and build the arena and get the extra happiness going. We have a couple different +6s. We can put it with the garden. A garden and an arena? What would you say I'm missing? Garden and arena is a good combo. Gypsum plus that'll increase production. Happiness. We can use extra happiness here. The dice gives us 3 instead of 2. Oh, I got it. I could see that. Maybe getting some thumbnails or something online. Still just me. I've been streaming 4 days though. I got a lot to go. Need to get some workflow set up. Town specialization available in Cerebol. The settlement is in unrest. We definitely need to fix that. Haven't been managing them very well. Leave it as a growing town. Go ahead and repair the camp. For 12 gold. Seems absolutely ridiculous. Do we have any? We don't have anything we can fix there. We could build a fishing queue. That'll pop a... I definitely need to get a logo going. I've been talking to one of my friends who is a graphic designer, and he's going to work something up for me. You must convert to an urban district to build a fishing queue. Yeah, I know that. We're going to do that. That should let me pop the thing. We also need to get the saw pit in this city. We can override that rough land. That's fine. Still have 800 gold. Let's keep working. Get a granary. We don't really have any farming tiles in the city, so I'm not worried about that. The brickyard, we do have a couple mines. Go ahead and put that with the granary. Maybe that'll help us with some of the happiness. It did. It brought us back up to 5. I agree. I'm hoping he can get me one done in the next day or so. Let's grow the city. Take another fishing tile, maybe. 3 food, 1 gold. Yeah, do you have some links to your portfolios or anything? Definitely, yeah. I'll take a look at your stuff and we can see if there's something that we can work together on. If you want to send me a link to some of your work. Nyserios is erupting again. I mean, it keeps improving the tiles. I do need to repair this camp again now, though. Might as well take care of it while I'm here. Yeah, of course. View great works. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to view resources. No new resources available. We can grow my kind. Where would be the best place to take a look at your work? Let's go ahead and expand out and get the fishing boats going this way. You need... Yeah, I've just made a big circle. Nothing I can do now. Running out of room. Yeah, let me grab you my Discord link real quick. Take just a second. Post it in chat for you. That's my Discord. Oh, wait, that was just my name, not my link. Try it again. No, why is it not taking? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, give me just a minute and I'll get the link up for you to my Discord. Oh, I see you. You already sent one to me. There we go. Accepted. Yeah, just shoot me over some stuff to look at. I'll take a look after the stream. So right here in Athenia, I thought we already built the garden. I guess we didn't, but we're not going to at the very minute. The bath could be more useful. Plus 4 food for each adjacent coastal, navigable river, adjacent wonder. Only we could put it on the river for 6. We don't really need growth though. We need happiness. The altar. That's what we're gonna put next to the mountain. Finally figured it out. Let's go ahead and move you in. We'll take you back into our territory. Have you explore this way still. Keep exploring. Wasset. We're not too far from our land, actually. I really wish there was just a like random explore button. So I'm kind of out of. I'm really out of things to explore. Niceros exploding again. I think it really just doesn't want this camp to exist. Oh, that time I took out the mine. Not the camp. Oh, get the arena. Put it on with the altar. Make that a really happy tile. So we'll go ahead and park you on the Colossus until we learn how to get into open waters. Still hear me alright in the video? Get a villa going. We can go with 5 and 2 influence in a couple different places. Put it with the granary. Put it with the market. A villa and a market actually seems like it makes a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and have this galley just sleep. You can't get past that slinger, so let's put you on land.
Iron made this promise. By the tongs and the hammer, many trees I can injure.
So we unlocked the horseman and the tier 3 hoplite. Let's just try and unlock the rest of the tier 1 techs, I guess. Now you get online too, right in my way. Go ahead and explore north. Come down here and upgrade these hoplites one final time here to 3 for 80 gold each. It's near nothing. That's less than we make in a turn. We're making 90 a turn right now in gold. We get to grow Myakeen again. Take that coastal tile and more fishing boats, spread our land towards buildings. Yes, we don't need help growing. We're doing just fine on our own. I'm not sure what the Panaquil are, but really none of the policies are super helpful at the minute. Learning the ropes. The apprentices are up in arms demanding fairer pay for their contributions at the workshops. These young people, a master grumbles, in my day, we were grateful for the free training. Increase compensation for apprentices to increase happiness. They must pay their dues through labor, 25 gold. Gold it is. And so far we're doing really good in the gold department. We could specialize Myakeen. Actually, a fishing town makes sense. Yeah, let's do it. And let's go ahead and build the fishing key. Now making 24 food. We have a scout here. We can have him explore upward a little bit still. I want to circumnavigate, but I haven't found a way through. Commander, check out this way. Got a settler in the water. Not sure what you're doing with it over there. Hanging Gardens were completed. We finished philosophy. 1 science from specialists, 3 happiness, 1 social policy slot. So we might as well add something. 2 culture on the palace, 50% production towards constructing buildings. I guess medicine, just so we heal faster, so when we do go into war, we're a little bit better off. Power at the center. At the heart of civilization, the capital city radiates authority. Banners bearing the sigil of empire flutter atop monuments to the power of a people united. Yet other settlements distinguish themselves, and as their stars rise, citizens question their place in this larger community. Does the Empire truly represent us at all? +2 crisis policy slots. Villas can be purchased in towns. Crisis policy slots is never a good thing. The Greek Plague. A mysterious illness rages through the capital, claiming an alarming number of lives. The Pythia calls it punishment for the people's loss of faith. But as the shrouded bodies accumulate, desperate people will turn anywhere in search of solutions. Appease the gods, +12 culture. Experiment with new medicines, +12 science. Neither one really matter because they're minute amounts. Culture. Let's go ahead and get public life for the city guard, since we have those 2 tent forts that have been built forever. Yeah, sounds good. I'll check out the Discord as soon as I'm done with the stream and see what, and I can give you any feedback, see maybe we can work on something together. Altar and Thebian. Build it. It doesn't really help with the wonder. I'd rather build something that gets adjacency for wonders. Like a bath. Increase the food, but it can't. But it can be a +7 on this navigable river. That sounds like a good plan. Crisis policies. -3 happiness in settlements that you didn't found. -1 influence in settlements you founded, and that's fine. -6 happiness in settlements with unfilled resource slots. That's fine too, we'll just won't leave them unfilled. Oh, maybe not. At least the 2 that are unfilled are in our biggest towns. So we don't have to worry too much. We do need to acquire some new resources though, like soon. You can do some exploring to the north. What do we got here? Tamiksha has declared war on Antiquity. And our relationship changed with both of them, but I'm okay with that. We're not in war with them. And Antiquity made peace with Harriet Tubman. Good to know. So we can grow Thebian. Let's keep working. Let's actually take the marble. It's not a usable resource at the minute. We'll support it because we need the resources. Or the happiness. Actually, Seleucia. We could work on incorporating it as a town. But he doesn't have any good resources either, actually. So in Athenia, what do we build here? Barracks will give us extra production, but it costs 2 happiness and 2 gold a turn. That, the highest one's going to be a +6 on the river. Actually might not be terrible. Extra food isn't really what we need. The monument though, because we do need the influence. It is still minus happiness, but the influence is a good trade-off, so let's go ahead and do that. Have you still search? I think there's, yeah, a little bit of land. We just found the north of the map. Have you explore? This is still on the continent we're on, technically. Kutai. We have 450 influence, though, which doesn't do us any good if we have nothing to spend it on.
Remain less interested
Finished public
in who we
life,
imagine
city guard, we
ourselves
could
to
build
be.
the oracle. We're not
Perfection
going to
is
change our
achieved,
policies.
not when
Finished
there is nothing
engineering,
to
so we could
add,
build the amphitheater and the
when there
blacksmith.
is nothing left to take away.
It's fine. Diplomatic action from Mekshu form alliance. It doesn't cost us anything. We'll take the alliance. Let's go ahead and pick up navigation, because that might help us work towards getting on water. Entertainment, because we need the happiness, and that gives us +2 happiness in all settlements. Altar. Yeah, the altar right here to get the +4 happiness. An ally is at war. I mean, we're far away from him, and it might be worth it to support it, join the war. Because what's the negative? It doesn't say what the negative is if we end our alliance. But I can't imagine it's a good thing. Let's go ahead and support the war. So we're now at war with Antiquity. First war of the age. Oh, well, for us. Not the first one, obviously. Because we saw a peace treaty be made earlier. I want to see this city-state. Respond to a diplomatic action. Yeah, allow them to start a trade route. 30 extra gold for doing nothing. Move in. Let's see over here. Military commander, I just keep walking around. I need to see that city-state. We are going to take a real quick intermission though, guys. Are doing. Explore around here a little bit. A couple elephants. We get to grow a town. Sarah Bowl, we get to expand. I think we just keep taking fishing boats. City Hall's here, 1, 2, so that'll get us 2 new tiles. That'll get us a land tile. And actually we can get the jade on the next expansion. Sounds like a plan. In Athenia. We don't really need anything, but we are technically at war, so let's start working on some military. Let's build a horseman. In Thevian, let's actually see, do we have a good place to build a blacksmith? We do, and that's next to a wonder. That's a that's a good use for the wonder. Sarah Bowl. +1 food. It's good. Our happiness is still alright. Keep scouting. Get on land, we'll be able to see a little more. There's a woodcutter here. Oh, it's Harriet Tubman's. Seems alright. Whole bunch of stuff going on there. What happens if we use the search function? Yeah, it shows us our town. Not entirely useful, but better than nothing. We get to grow Athenian again. I think now we just start improving tiles. That's a 6 food. Let's go ahead and take it right at the base of the volcano, so we can get some of those production bumps for whenever the volcano explodes again next turn. Okay, what's going on with our challenge complete. Lucrative trade.
All the men and women merely players.
Finished entertainment. Rites and rituals, +2 happiness in all settlements. Colosseum, base yield +3 culture, +2 happiness on quarters in this settlement. Ageless, must be placed adjacent to a district. And increase the settlement limit again. We do
Ships
need
at a distance have
to build more
every man's
settlers.
wish on board.
Finished navigation gives us the lighthouse, the quadramine. Tier 3 Antiquity naval unit. Narrative choice, the shape of the world. Philosophers drive sticks into the ground and measure their shadows. All across the world, they say. Others are doing the same, and finding different results. Some say the likely shape of the world is a cylinder. Others claim it is round, like an orange. It must be a cylinder, 12 culture. Surely it's round, 12 science. The sun rises and sets only here, 25 happiness. Well, it's obviously round. Military aid with Tamekshu. Yes, we'll take it. So we get the 3 combat strength. Choose a tech. The only one that's not a tier 2 is mathematics. So let's go ahead and get mathematics real quick. Civic. We'll take tactics. Finish out the level 1s. Need to check on... We're expanding... Or production in Thebia. Let's do that real quick. Lighthouse for the 8 gold. Build it next to the Colossus. I want to see how close. We're at 76% of the age. We want to get to... How's 7 world wonders in your empire? 1 more to get to the next. Cultural legacy. Militaristic. 4 military units. And assemble a 4 army of 4. Okay. We're gonna do that real quick. Where did I put my... Oh, I saw my army here. Let's actually go ahead and have him swoop up those units. Have you explore this way. Militaristic city-state. And Hatshepsut is their leader, or their suzerain. Not sure why you reactivated. Oh, because we can upgrade you. Let's go ahead and upgrade you to a quadramine. Looks so much better, too, than it did in Civ 6. Trade caravan here. Should be back on his way momentarily. In Athenia, we just finished a horseman. Let's go ahead and finish the Logos. See what the next one does. I think you still can't go into open ocean, but let's park you here to find out, because it might be a radius issue. The horseman, we will move up, and we'll have the commander pick him up. 1 more in the commander, and we have a full army. This commander can start exploring some land up here. I don't remember where Pachacute was at. Oh, no, that's a Hatshepsut. That's Oxum. This is Pachacute's empire up to the northwest. Sounds good. Welcome to the stream. Choose production in our capital. We need 1 more military unit. Let's get an archer because our military doesn't have any currently. Choose production. Ancient walls. Throw around the market in the villa or the saw pit in the brickyard. Saw pit and the brickyard are ageless. Resource available. We got some gypsum, which will give us golden happiness. Actually might be worth replacing the fish. To get... Oh, we can't place it there. And the fish don't give happiness? Oh, I guess growth gives happiness. It's good to know. We'll go ahead and just throw the gypsum in the capital then. Actually, we'll not. We'll throw it in Thebia to get the +4 production. Have you explore a little bit more. The land masses on here are very, very small. Wonder what type of map this is. We got Aristotle. Activate on an academy to add +4 culture to the building. I don't think we even have an academy. And you still can't go in ocean terrain, so we'll hold off. Just have you sleep for now until we get an academy. After the archer, we'll go ahead and check and see if we can find an academy.
Those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty.
Welcome to the stream.
Formed in companies.
Finish tactics, 30% reduction towards training infantry and ranged. We could build the terracotta army. Choose a new civic. Organize military. Choose a celebration. We don't need the extra growth. We're already growing faster than we can manage. We'll take drills, produce military faster, means we're at war with Antiquity. Excuse me. What do we need? We need to check into what we need. We need settlers. What do we need to expand our reach? Not quite sure at the minute. Narrative choice. Broken borders. The empire fractures as once loyal settlements seek their own path forward. Laws and customs, symbols and pagantries. They are no longer sufficient in holding society together. What was once a shared identity forks like a river, and its currents bear many beyond political borders. They pledge themselves to outside power, seeking new threads of connection and aid in extracting themselves from their former state. Continue the crisis. 1 crisis policy slot. Not sure what's setting off the crisis. Let's get the blacksmith going, just in case we need troops. That will put it with the monument. Will get us +1 culture on top of the 4 production. -3 settlements. -3 happiness in settlements is better than -6. Either way. Command units. You can't embark on deep ocean yet. The archer. Step 1 forward. And actually, we're going to swoop him up just to get the military legacy point next turn, hopefully. Category 4 hurricane down here. Do not come north. For the love that all that is great. Grow Thebia. Now I think we just need to start improving tiles or placing specialists. 1.5 gold. We'll lose 1.5 happiness, but we'll gain gold and 2 science, 2 culture. Oh, I didn't mean to click it because there was a better one, but it'll work for now. In Thebia, we can use a barracks. We have a +4 barracks here. We could pop the woodcutter. Grow city. Not much we can do in the way of growth anymore. 2 food, 2 production, and a happiness. Expand towards Myakine. We're just about explored everything we can without getting onto ocean tiles. So this settler. Here we can get the jade. We can get salt. We can end up getting pearls. That seems like not a bad idea. Move you towards it, at least. Welcome back to the stream. Choose production in Athenia. +3 barracks doesn't seem super sufficient. Actually, let's go ahead and get our walls built, because we don't have any walls. In Thevian, we could put some walls around our blacksmith, I guess. Expand out our walls. At least I love that your walls expand and you can build them on each tile.
An army is a miniature.
-1 conscription, -1 maintenance for units. Mausoleum of Theodoric, base yield +3 production, +100% yields and HP from pillaging, 1 militaristic attribute point, ageless, and increase the settlement limit again.
There is geometry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres.
Finish mathematics. Now we can build the academy. There we go. +4 science. Pyramid of the Sun. +3 culture. +2 culture on quarters in the settlement. Ageless must be placed on flat terrain adjacent to a district. Failed revenge. As she awaits the effects of the cursed tablet to strike down her faithless partner, the young woman catches sight of him laughing in a local shop with his newest girlfriend. The sorcerer must be a scam artist, she exclaims, scaring several birds in the vicinity. Although, perhaps a cursed tablet was an extreme reaction in the first place. Sorcery should be banned. Plus 50 science, minus 50 happiness for 3 turns. Plus 50 culture, minus 50 happiness for 3 turns. We do have a little bit stronger culture, so let's go ahead and do that. The minus 3 happiness isn't mitigatable. Future tech, 1 wild card attribute point, 1 boost for starting tech in the next age, 10 age progress. Gain 2 codices, but I don't have anywhere to put them yet. Gain 1 codice and an ancient bridge. Allows line units to move over a navigable river without having to embark. Cheaper to build where a road has already formed a ferry across the river. Antiquity gold building. Let's go ahead and do that because the bridges could come in handy, and we don't want to end the age quite yet. Future civic. No, not yet. Code of laws 2. No. Citizenship. Hospitality plus 3 culture for every city-state you are suzerain of. That could be useful without pushing forward the age. Good to know. We need to get the academy in Athenia. It's a plus 6 on flatlands. We're not bumping anything. This commander can move here to reveal a little bit more of the map. Next turn. Command units. This settler here. I need this scout to move from Seleucia. It's my city-state. Move out of the way. Come on now. I don't know why you're just standing there and why you're not moving turn over turn. So back in Thebia. Can we get an academy going? We can place it with the blacksmith and the ancient walls for a plus 8 science. Super useful. Command units, take a look out this way. Command more units. You still can't do anything. Says that's a good settlement spot as well, but it's not on fresh water. So we have to deal with happiness. We need to deploy the archer here. Can't right click. Still used to Civ 6 where you right click. You should be able to shoot this turn. Next turn. Where are you guys coming from? Savash?
After the assembly gathered,
Finish
the
citizenship.
elders gave their answer.
Don't want the policy. Okay. Choose a new civic. Let's look at the tree. So we've pretty much got everything we can here. We could take number 2. Oh, it's already completed. Greek civics. We can master those. So let's see. Mysticism, plus 2 food in all settlements with clan networks. Munduo Piero, Gate of all nations, plus 2 support in all wars, ageless. Plus 3 combat strength against independent powers. Actually, that could be useful. That could be very useful. It's an ageless building too, so that's super awesome. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So this archer can then go ahead and shoot this galley again. Commander can promote. Plus 2 combat strength for infantry units. Plus 2 combat strength for ranged units within the command range. Oh wait, or maneuver. Maneuver, the commander can move faster and farther without penalty. This settler is going to have to take this one because this scout just isn't moving. So you're going to go ahead and found that settlement there. Civilization unlocked. Among the nobles of the coast, a new and powerful dynasty arises. One whose dreams lie as much in coin and sail as in crowns and soldiers. They are at present a secondary power in Greek lands, but could provide vital leadership could a crisis arise. Chiola have 3 settlements with city centers adjacent to coastal tiles. Cities only adjacent to lakes do not count. Good to know. We can grow Sparta. We can take the salt, which increases production towards military units. Resource assignment available. Most of our military is coming out of the capital, so we'll go ahead and do that. Next turn, we are down to 13 happiness, -2 in Sparta.
Of no use.
Gate of all nations and honor if we need to plug it in.
Perfection is achieved.
Finished
Not when there is
engineering.
nothing more to add.
Gained a codex,
But when
ancient
there is
bridge. I can't put anything in Sparta at the minute. Like at all. Weirdly enough. Narrative choice. Ambition drives innovation. With still so much to discover and explore, mastering a skill becomes the work of a lifetime. Mastery is found through meticulous research, +1 codex. Luck plays a role in all endeavors, +100 science. That's 2 turns worth of science. And we have nowhere to put the codex currently anyway. All we do in the academy. Finish that milestone. There's no harm to just displaying all of the codices that you have either. So we might as well do that. Mathematics 2 will give us 2 more codices. Code of Laws 2 or Mysticism 2. 2 foodal settlements. Neither of them are really perfect. So let's go ahead and finally start future tech. Choose production. Ancient bridge. We'll go ahead and put it with the bath. Keep exploring. Sundipura, still a independent power because it's hostile. So if we can find it, we might be able to take control of it. Command units. We might actually try taking over Seleucia, incorporating it into our Civ. Nasiros erupts again. In Sarabola, we need to repair the mine. We need to repair the camp. Might be worth buying some ancient walls in our capital and the villa for the +5 happiness. 5 happiness to 5 happiness, 2 influence there or here, but that'll override the mine and we could pop it. Actually, right there seems good. And actually, the altar in the capital, or in the city hall, sounds good as well. Production in Athenia. Let's go ahead and expand out our walls. Choose production in Thebia. Another ancient bridge here. You must convert it to an urban district. I'm not sure that's what I want to do. Yeah, we'll bounce the fishing boats. Why not? Now we can grow it more. And actually take this. We can't take that fishing tile. We're already working that fishing tile. We can start working the sheep. Get us an extra resource. We can now assign to Sparta, which brings us to 0 happiness. Better than negative. Command units. Not much I can do there. This archer can continue shooting this galley. Next turn.
There is geometry.
Finish
in the humming of the
mathematics.
strings.
+2 codices. Let's actually make sure they're assigned. They did auto-assign. Good. Narrative choice. Paradigm shift. As settlements drift further and further from the Empire's core, the capital falters and its banners lie limp. Once the city held civilization together, now it sits as a vestige of broken bonds and archaic union. But smaller hubs find voices that grow even louder, proclaiming their singularity amid new communities based not on tradition, but customs, beliefs, economy, and identity. Continue the crisis. +3 happiness we'll take. We have plenty of excess influence. Before we forget, for Seleucia, let's start an incorporation and promote their growth. Choose a tech. Navigation 2 for the extra codices. Production in Athenia. We can go ahead and put a bridge on this fishing tile because it'll give us a way across the water. We will bounce the pop and start working that 4 food tile. Choose production in Thebia. Everything's a 1 or 2 turn. We could go 1 more settler. Choose a crisis policy, -10 happiness in your capital, 6 in cities, 6 in towns. So we need to see what the happiness looks like. Wrong button. Check the resource screen's the easiest way. -10 will put us down to 13. That's doable. And then only our capital loses happiness instead of every town. Get you on land exploring. There's another city-state here. Command units. Go ahead and fire. You should take out that ship now. Next turn. Grow Sparta. We could work on moving towards the Jade. Happiness culture, yes. Espionage reported. Action successful. Spy revealed. Hatshepsut performing the espionage action military infiltration against you. For being revealed, they suffer a -2 influence penalty for 5 turns. They gain the following effect. They gain vision of our commanders. That's fine. They can see where my commanders are. It's not a secret. The amphitheater could be useful. Bath also could be useful. Amphitheater could be really useful. We have a +7 here. It's on an unworked tile anyway. Sandapura is happy. This archer can now fire at this galley. Finished the... Oh, Great Library milestone completed. Got the diplomatic action point. Legacy option for next age. Great Library Golden Age. Academies become Golden Age academies. They retain their base yields, adjacency bonuses, and effects in the next age. Nice. Finished navigation. 3 combat strength for naval, 1 food on food buildings, 1 codex. Make sure the codex got assigned. It did. We only have 1 more codex slot. We can grow you. We only lose half a happiness for 3 science, 3 culture that way. That's actually not a bad deal. We'll go ahead and do it. We could keep studying future tech. Gain a codex. Yeah, let's do the wheel 2. Gain a codex. 1 turn. The Parthenon is... We have a 6 here. We'll try and get this unique quarter up before the end of the age, which we're almost there. We're at 97% age progress. Rankings. We are top in culture, top in military. Finished the Great Library. 13 out of 20 for Silk Roads. Actually, for Silk Roads, which is the economic policy, we would need improved trade relations with the civilization. We can do that, actually. Improve trade relations. They have a festival going. That's fine, that's fine. Command unit. Do some exploring. Go ahead. Our codicy is all assigned. We need 1 more. Now, do we get another town down before the end of the age? And if so, the only place we can do it is above Axum, which I'm not a fan of. Or we can come found over by Hatshepsut. No good resources, though. Not entirely sure why I made the settler or how we got it. But it's in Thebia. What if we move it over here? No fresh water. No new resources. What about up here, though? So can I deploy Oh, let's deploy the horseman because he's faster. And we'll have him go scout. Next. Oh wait, you can make it all the way down here this turn. The archer can go ahead and shoot another galley, keep getting experience on the commander.
Even a great
Unlock the
carpenter
wheel.
does not.
Got another codicy. Might as well finish these two, I guess. One production on buildings, one production on military buildings. Sure. The Odeon. We put it with the Parthenon to create the unique quarter, and we get that bonus happiness. Can you auto 16 turns? I don't think we even have 16 turns, but we'll try it. Wish we could canal through this. So, the army commander, you can still just... Oh, wait. Wait. Focus fire. Get it a bonus to its strength. The horseman going down here. The army commander here. Nope, we do not want to declare war. We want to just explore. Next turn. %, the age is going to end right now. The Antiquity age comes to an end.
Countless discoveries sprung from the intellectual rigor of Greek philosophers. Their records kept safe, their legacy was assured.
This art is still epic. Looks like it's out of a documentary you'd see in history class. Well, that was a game. Thank you guys for making it to the end. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough as Isabella. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what we should do next, or if I should do something different. I look forward to hearing from y'all. This is Cloud, and I'm out.